Ladies and gents, my name is Shad, also known as SHADHEARTS, and I am back. And Sega has officially dropped a new trailer during Sony's State of Play for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. And with that, we get access to a whole bunch of new info for the game. And in this video, we're going to go ahead and break it all down. First thing first, I gotta say is wow, this trailer was really good. I'm not gonna lie, after seeing how not so good Team Sonic Racing went, I was a little scared as to how this game was gonna go when we first got our first look at it during the teaser. But wow, after this trailer, I believe we are going to experience a peak, ladies and gents. So, without further ado, let's hop right into this trailer. We start out the trailer with a big shot of a huge racing stadium, which looks to be one of the main racing courses in the game. And right after that, we get our first look at a bunch of playable characters in the game. Now, I'm going to be going ahead and listing them all, but starting off with our main cast, we have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, Vector, which is always awesome to see him in a game, Eggman, Metal Sonic, and these next two, which I find super exciting to have in the game. We have Sage, and I know a lot of people were wondering whether or not she was going to be a mainstay in the Sonic games, but it looks like she is going to be. And last but not least, Jet the Hawk riding his Extreme Gear, and that is confirmation that Extreme Gears are back and will be in this game. And moving on to the next confirmed people in the game, we have Silver and Cream. And if you blink, you'll miss it. But if you look behind the screens, behind all the characters, you'll actually see a couple more confirmed characters. And those are the rest of the Babylon Rogues, Storm and Wave, Omega and Rouge, Espio and Charmy, Blaze, Zavok, Egg Pawn, and Zaz. So right off the bat, we can see that we got a pretty stacked roster. And it's only going to get crazier from here. But right after all that, we finally get our first look at some gameplay, and right off the bat, you can tell this game is going to be fun. We see clips of Sonic and his friends racing in the stadium, and immediate confirmation that items are back, which are always great and fun to have. And right after that, we see gameplay of Knuckles driving, which is him drifting, and then right after using some sort of homing rocket like a red shell in Mario. A little bit after that, we get this gameplay shot of it looks like Amy hitting into Knuckles and just completely slamming him into the other side of the track. Not too sure if this is an item, but I thought it was funny enough to point out regardless. And right after that, we got our first look at what I believe is the reason this game is called Crossworlds. And that is going to be these little ring portals that appear in the stages. Now, I don't think we have all the info on the ring portals right now, but from what we know from the trailer, it seems that whoever is in first place is going to be able to choose where they go from picking which portal they go through, and it takes them to another dimension. But once Shadow goes through the portal, it takes us to Dinosaur Jungle from Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is so sick. I love how Sega is getting creative here in creating these portals, which let us visit other dimensions and let us visit the storybook games. And just because of that, it's very exciting to see what other stages we might get, because the potential is limitless with this. And right after that, we get gameplay of Sonic holding two different items. The first item that he's holding is a drill, and apparently this is supposed to be sort of like Bullet Bill from Mario Kart, and it basically just makes him shoot forward. However, the next item we see him hold is a monster truck, and this allows him, well, to turn into a monster truck. It sounds kind of goofy, but basically what the monster truck does is allow him to crush other people, and this is probably what we saw Amy do earlier in the trailer against Knuckles. Continuing on, we get our first look at other characters using the Extreme Gear, specifically Sonic. I think it looks so good. We see him doing tricks just like the Riders games, which is awesome to see. And immediately after that, we get to see our next stage, which is Metal Harbor. And Metal Harbor is looking great. On top of that, we get to see Tails do a bunch of transformations with his car. So we know that transforming is still going to be a major part of the game, just like in Sonic Racing Transform. My only question is how that's going to work with Extreme Gears. They haven't said anything about that yet, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. A small little detail, you can also see Tails pick up a red ring. I'm not too sure if this will be an item. I think it's probably going to be collectible. Maybe if you like pick up every like 5 red rings in a stage, you unlock like a Super Sonic or something, but that's just my theory. But theories aside, after all of that, we finally see Tails go through another crossroad, and this crossroad takes us to another location known as Kraken Bay. Along with that, we finally get our first look at the in-game UI, and I'm not too sure what the icons mean, but I'm assuming the blue one means like a transforming type of power, and the red one is obviously like an attacking power because we've seen both of them. Now, the next part of the trailer shows another stage. I'm not too sure if this is a stage or a crossroad, but what we do know is that its name is Rainbow Garden. We also see gameplay of Sonic using the drill whisk we talked about earlier. We're now reaching the end of the trailer, so we're getting a big recap of everything we've seen so far. But we do get a little sneak peek at another stage that wasn't shown up until now, and that is this Chow Park stage. And that basically wraps it up for the trailer. After that, we just get a little clip of them going through the portal one last time. We see a little cutscene of everybody driving, and we cut to the title. Overall though, I am so excited for this game. This trailer showed a lot. I was so happy to finally see Extreme Gears come back. And even if the Extreme Gears weren't here, the game still looks really fun. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys watched all the way until the end, I really do appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys caught something that I didn't see in the trailer, make sure you guys comment it down below so I could see what it is. And if you guys like my content, make sure you guys hit subscribe and like. As Sega ends up coming out with some more news about the game or another trailer, I'm definitely going to be posting another video about it. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys later.